Hey guys, Harry here from the Art Gear Guy. Thank you so much for joining me. It's that time of year again where I have my Christmas lists, my little guides to help you select the perfect gift for the artist loved one in your life, or if the gift is for you, you can drop lots of hints around the home so that your loved ones can get you the perfect gift. Now, I've been doing these lists for about 4 or 5 years now, I think. And I try to break them down into lists, guides that are suited to certain areas of art. This year, I've got 5 different lists out. So I have this one, which is the luxury list. Then I have one which is a list of items based for artists. So all the items in that list are like light fast. So it's for artists that want to sell their work. And these products that are in here are all light fast. They're all good for that type of work, selling work and sending your stuff into galleries. The next one is the artist enthusiast list, and that is high quality products. May not necessarily be light fast. Some of them are in-house light fast, but they're not all like Blue Wool or ASTM light fast, but they're really high quality artist products, beautiful, not as expensive as the artist one. The next one is the Christmas stocking list, and that is really inexpensive yet desirable products for artists. Little tiny things just fit in your stocking, not cost that much, but the items on the list any artist would love to have in their toolkit. And finally, I have a book guide. Now, all of the items and all of the lists I have used, tested, or reviewed. Same with the book list. These are all books that over the 5 or 6 years that I've been involved in art, I have purchased, and they have been outstanding. Really helped me a lot in understanding the different mediums, and they're not all just color pencil based. They're all pastel, color pencil, and watercolors. So without any further delay of me rambling on, let's get on and take a look at the luxury list. Now, it's important that you understand this is the luxury list. This is a list of products that are not necessarily needed, but just wanted. Every now and again, we all want to have a little bit of a splurge and buy something that is just a little bit out of the realms of what we would normally buy on a daily, day-to-day basis. And so I've put together a selection of products that I think would be perfect if you are wanting to buy that super special gift for a loved one, or if there's a loved one in your life that is quite happy to spend a little bit more on you because you've been extra good this year, then some of the items in this might be for you. So, not in any particular order, let's get started with the first one. Now, the first one is a Derwent limited edition 120 collection wooden box. Now, over in Derwent, as a lot of you know, I absolutely love the products in Derwent. My heart lies at Derwent. We holiday in the Lake District all the time as a family. Our kids have been there since they were babies. It's not that far away from where we live now. I just have this beautiful connection with Derwent and the Derwent products. But that's not to say that if they brought something out that I wouldn't criticize it or anything like that if I didn't think it was any good. But one of the things that they do over there is you can build up your own wooden box set. You can compile and put your own products in there. But this one that they have, I think it would beat anybody's kind of like even own personal selection that they wanted to put in a box set. So it's 120 piece, and inside this box you get 24 Pro Color, 24 Color Soft, 24 ink tints, 10 of the Derwent watercolor pencils, 12 of the Graphite tint, 12 of the Derwent drawing pencils, which are just exquisite, 6 metallic colored pencils, 4 graphite pencils, 1 graphitone, which is basically a woodless water soluble graphite pencil, and one water-soluble graphite pencil, so it's in the traditional wooden case. And then finally they have the blender and burnisher in that set as well. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous set. I think they have covered all the bases with some of their finest products that they have made over the years. And so that's the Derwent limited edition 120 collection box set. Next one up is the FaberCastell Pit Monochrome wooden case. Now, I have never personally had any of the FaberCastell wooden box sets, but I love the way they look. I love the little locking mechanisms that they have on them. I love the way that they, when they are closed over, some of them look like little briefcases. They have a handle running along where the spine is or the hinges are. This particular one, when it opens up, the top tier opens up along with the lid, and so it presents the products to you as you open the lid. It's a beautiful thing to sit on a desk. And inside this one, like I say, this is a Pit Monochrome wooden case. So this one is for your graphite artists, charcoal artists, anybody that likes working in that black and white format, with adding just a little bit of color like the sanguine and stuff. So what we have in here, it's an 85 piece total. They've got FaberCastell graphite pencils, charcoal, some willow in there as well, erasers, sharpeners, paper stumps and sanding blocks. They also have, like I say, some pastel blocks, sanguine, yellow ochres, umbers, just to add that little hint of colour, earthy tone colours, some white pastel blocks as well. And all in all, it's a beautiful set. Now, the prices for these are all over on the written review of all of these lists. And for anybody new to the channel, the reason why I do that is because the prices change, and every Sunday I go through all of the links that I have created over the years and make sure that they are still the cheapest prices that I can find. So the next one up is the Caran d'Ache wooden box set of 30 Prismola and 40 Neocolor. So this is a water-soluble set. Caran d'Ache wooden box sets are just exquisite. Absolutely beautiful. I have the Museum at Rowell wooden box set, and it is just the most gorgeous. Like I say, inside this set, we have the Prismola, 30 Prismola. Now, the Prismola are kind of like around about student range, student grade coloured pencils. Although what you've got to remember is anything that is categorised student grade under the Caran d'Ache banner is artist grade up against a lot of artist grade products. So it's important you bear that in mind. And then the Neocolor, for anybody that doesn't know, they are like crayons that we would have used as children, but these are not really for children. They are certainly artist quality products. They are water soluble crayons. When you lay down the crayon on paper and then you touch it with water, the color is explosive. It is beautiful. There's light fast ratings on these as well, so they are usable in work that you might want to sell. But all together, a beautiful set here. Next thing is the Caran d'Ache sharpener. Now, like I said, this is a luxury list. This is not a product that you would need because a sharpener is a sharpener. But I have this Caran d'Ache sharpener and it is absolutely amazing. It will last you your lifetime. There's no two ways about it. And at the minute, actually, Caran d'Ache have this beautiful green one out for the holidays. So I will have a link for the green one if you want to go and get that. But the one that I'm showing here at the minute is just the silver one. They have the silver, red, and then the green. Exactly the same sharpeners, just different colours. So it's up to you what you would like to go with. Next up, I have a set of watercolor brushes here. 6 of the Da Vinci watercolor brushes. Now, there's a selection of them here. I only have had one of these Da Vinci watercolor brushes, and I absolutely love them. So there is, so inside this set, there is a number 4 linear brush, a number 4 mop brush, number 12 flat brush, a number 8 flat brush, a number 8 round brush, and finally a number 4 round brush. So a really nice selection there, but they are really, really super quality brushes. Really nice. Next up is the Caran d'Ache Graphite box set. Now, I had done a review of the Caran d'Ache graphite pencils quite some time ago. They're called, they call them Graphwood. The thing I love about, except for the high quality graphite that they use, the thing I really love about the graphite pencils is that from their H range all the way down to their B range, when you put the pencils in line according to graphite grade, the barrels of the pencils are lacquered the same color as the graphite, basically. So when you go right up to your 9H, it's almost like it almost looks like a white pencil, and then when you go all the way down to your lowest B, it looks like a black pencil, and all the pencils in between have got these beautiful shades of grey all the way up to the lowest B. But inside this particular set, you get 15 Graphwood graphite pencils, and that ranges from 9B to 4H, which I think is a really good place to stop. 4 or 5H, anything past 5H, I think you're starting to get into really, really scratchy territory. You've got a lot of clay in there, not very much graphite, and so I think 4H is perfect. Next, you have 3 water-soluble Technolo pencils. Again, I've done a review of their water-soluble pencils. They are beautiful. In this set, you've got a 2B, a B, and an HB. Then there's 6 graph cube sticks, which are just like graphite in like pastel block form. And then they have an eraser, sharpener, blending stumps, that type of stuff. Absolutely gorgeous set altogether. Of all the sets that are here, I would absolutely love this little graphite set. I think it's beautiful. Next up, I have the FaberCastell Polychromos 120 wooden gift box set. Again, the FaberCastell box sets are gorgeous, and the way, like I said, the locking mechanisms on these sets are gorgeous. They've kind of like got these little round knobs, and when you close the lid, you twist the knobs and it locks it into place. But as with the graphite, the pit monochrome set that I just showed you there, when you open the lid of the wooden box set, the top layer of FaberCastell Polychromos pencils just lift out, and then you've got those 2 tiers right in front of you, easy access, beautiful, all just kept within the wooden box set, and they are gorgeous. Next up, I have something for the pastel artist. This is a 120 half stick extra soft ennelier pastels. Now I've tried these ennelier pastels, and they are just beautiful. You touch the paper with these, and the pigment is just unbelievable. I've only had a small set, but as you can see here, this little black wooden box set is just gorgeous. Again, the top tier, it just lifts out along with the lid, and then you've got the bottom tier, which has got the majority of the pastels on it. So really, really nice little box filled with half stick they're basically little just sticks of dynamite pigment in there, because the pigments are so strong in the ennelier pastels. Next up, I have the Caran d'Ache Luminance wooden box set. Now, no luxury list would be complete without the 76 set of the Caran d'Ache Luminance. I know they've come out with a 100 set, with the addition of the 24 that they came out with, but they haven't as of yet got a Luminance 100 wooden box set. Otherwise, I would have had that in here, but hopefully one day they come out with it. Nevertheless, the boxes that these come in are just gorgeous. You can lift out each tier. Each tier is its own little wooden tray thing. The pencils are incredibly secure inside the Caran d'Ache box set. They're all held into place with these really tight fitting wood or like rubber foam sections, so the pencils are really well looked after. And when you close the lid down, they just snap into place with these clips. It just keeps everything safe and secure. Next up is this absolutely gorgeous set from ennelier. It's a watercolor set. So it's a mahogany wood box. Inside the box, there's 24 half pans. There's 6 ceramic mixing wells, which is what I really love about this set. These little ceramic mixing wells are just gorgeous, and inset against the beautiful mahogany, there's something very romantic and something very Renaissance about it. When you look at it, you think of like the masters years ago painting those beautiful, gorgeous paintings with these types of materials, these ceramic wells and what have you. There's also a watercolor brush in there. There's I think there's 2 watercolor brushes in there. The colors that they have in here are lemon yellow, Indian yellow, Naples yellow, deep, French vermilion, bright red, Venetian red, alizarin crimson, carmine, quinacridone red, upper rose, cobalt violet, light hue, dioxazine purple, ultramarine deep, sonorous blue, forest green, viridian green, phthalo green light, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, paint grey, raw sepia, raw umber, and ivory black. Again, I'll have a list of all the colours over on the Art Gear Guide on the written review as well, with the links to this product, all the products, and the prices for the UK, Europe, and the US. And that's really it, guys. That's my luxury items for Christmas. Like I say, they are luxury. They're not the type of thing that we would ordinarily buy. They're not the type of product that we need either, but they're just the type of thing that you might want, just to spoil yourself or to spoil the loved one in your life. Whatever, it's up to you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, but of course I will speak to you much closer to the time of Christmas. As I'm doing this is kind of like mid-November, but I wanted to get these lists up in plenty of time, so you've got plenty of time to look, have a little look, see what you want, and then go out and buy it. Thanks very much, guys, and look forward to seeing you all again in the next video. Bye.